What is up, guys? This is a short warming up routine for Jiu Jitsu, for MMA or any other fighting sport. So you don't need any equipment for this. Just go on your mat and let's get it started. So we want to come into a tabletop position and warm up our wrists first. So bring your hands close towards your knees, come onto your toes and shift your weight back and forward. So keep your back straight the entire time. Really come forward with your shoulders to put weight onto your wrists. Spread your fingers the entire time and grip the floor. When you come back, stretch out your toes. And keep your arms externally rotated the entire time. So your biceps is facing the front of the mat. 2 more times. And last one, come back, release. Turn your fingers towards your knees. And do the same, we shift back and forward. Just a real quick wrist warm up to keep our wrists safe during practice. So when you get caught in a wrist lock, you stay safe. Or when someone falls onto your hand, you're pretty much prepared for that. So one more time and release. Now bring the back of your hands towards the ground, spread your fingers and the fingers are pointing towards your knees. Externally rotate your arms and shift back and forward. Keep your arms straight and keep breathing. One more time and release. Shake out your wrists. And from here we come into a downward facing dog. So straighten your back, reach your hips up high, and breathe for a moment. Give your body time to open up. Push away from the ground the entire time. Activate your shoulder muscles. And from here, step with your right foot outside of your right hand and lift up the right hand at the same time. Step your left leg through. Step your left leg back, bring your left hand on the ground. Step back into downward facing dog. Other side. Left foot comes outside of the left hand. Step through and come back. 4 more times, each side. Right side. 1. Left side. 2, and keep the pace. Each side 1 more time. And step back into a downward facing dog. From here, we're doing Hindu push-ups. So from downward facing dog, bend your arms, bring your chest close to the ground and come into an upward facing dog. Lift your hips back up again for a downward facing dog. 4 more times. Inhale here, exhale, lower down, inhale, lift back up, exhale, come down. Into downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, come down, inhale, lift up, exhale, down dog. 1 more time. Inhale here, exhale, lower down, inhale, lift up, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, Exhale, bend your arms, lower down. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, down dog. Roll forward with your spine into a plank position and lower down towards the ground. Bring both arms to the sides for scorpion. So left foot lifts up and reaches for your right hand and come back to the middle. Other side. Right leg lifts up towards the left hand and come back. Left side, come back, right leg. 3 more times each side. Inhale, lift up, right leg. Exhale, come back. Right leg lifts up to the left hand. Come back. And lift up. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground if possible. Come back. Right leg lifts up. Come back. I lost count, but let's do each side one more time. Keep your pace up and come back to the middle and push up into a plank position again. Come back into a downward facing dog. From here, inhale, reach your right leg up, bend your left knee, stack your hips, lift your right leg up more, point your right foot, exhale, step your right foot outside the right hand for lizard lunge. Gently bounce up and down to open up the hips. Move back and forward. And remember to move. We want to get the heart rate going. And try to control your breathing the entire time. So breathe in through the nose and exhale out of the nose. From here, bring your left hand closer towards your right foot. Inhale, reach your right hand up. Exhale, bring the right arm down. Bring your right elbow towards your right ankle. And from here, reach through with your right arm through your left armpit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, go down and reach through. 3 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, go down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, reach through. Bring your right hand to the ground again and step back into a downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale. Lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee. Point your left foot. Open the hips. Keep your shoulders square. Exhale. Left foot steps outside of the left hand for lizard lunge and move around here also. Stretch out your right toes also and open up your hips. Bring your right hand closer to your left foot. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, come down, breathe through. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up, turn your chest towards the left side. Exhale, come down. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Bring your left hand to the ground again. Step back into downward facing dog. And walk your hands towards your feet for forward fold. And now walk your hands to the front of the mat, or even further. And walk back again into a downward facing dog. Walk your hands towards your feet, forward fold, and walk your hands forward. Extended plank position, keep your back straight, and come back into a downward facing dog, hips up, and walk your hands back towards the feet. Reach your hips up here also, and walk forward. Walk back into downward facing dog. Maybe straighten your legs more by now. And come back for forward fold. Okay, 2 more times. Walk forward. Keep your back straight. Extend your arms. Come back into downward facing dog. And walk back into forward fold. Last time. Walk forward. Downward facing dog. Set your knees down. Come into hero's pose, so sit onto your heels in a kneeling position. Bring the hands to the ground. Keep your back straight and lift up your knees. You can do this with the hands on the ground, or lift up your hands maybe and lower your knees down. Lift up, so we stretch the top of our feet, and lower down. 8 times. 1, 2, lower down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we hold here. Keep your chest up. If your fingers are on the ground, that's okay too. Lift your knees up a little further. Feel the stretch in the top of your feet. And slowly release. And we come into a seated position. So lean forward, cross your shins. And come onto your back for happy baby. So bring your arms inside of your legs, but grab the outside of your feet. So push with the feet into your hands, and with your hands into your feet. Pull the knees closer towards the ground. And over time, try to extend both legs and open up your hips. And move around here. So shift your weight from left to right, or maybe a bit back and forward. We really want to open up our hips so they're ready for fighting. This is good when you play a lot in your guard. And this gives you a lot of flexibility over time. Try to keep your lower back on the ground. Straighten your legs a little bit more. And slowly release. Come into a seated position. for a quick breathing exercise. So sit in a comfortable seated position and we do a breath of fire. So you want to sit upright, keep your shoulders relaxed, and we do quick breaths in and out of the nose for 30 seconds. So we want to inhale deeply through your nose, inhale, and exhale through the nose also. Inhale halfway. And from here we do quick breaths in and out of the nose for 30 seconds. Let's go. And exhale. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. And come back into a normal breathing pattern. Exercises like this help you to activate the nervous system and get you ready for fighting. So thank you for doing this practice, for this warm-up, and I will see you next time.